You know, it's funny. Women are sitting in the car, not the passenger seat, the driver's seat. We're sitting in the car. The doors are unlocked, the car is on, the aircon is on, the Bluetooth is connected, and the destination is pinned. Meanwhile, the boy child advocates, the green hearts, they are standing outside. No one told them to stand outside. They're angry and confused like we took their car. Just standing, no effort on their part to get inside the car. Making a noise, shouting, "Why didn't you open the door, babe? It's unlocked. Just pull the door handle." Why didn't I open the door? You're not Cinderella. Women are not your chauffeurs. You are mad at us for already being in the car, yet the power to simply open the door and get into the car is in your hands. It's everyone's car. We just got tired of waiting for someone to drive, so we took it upon ourselves to drive that car. We got tired of waiting for someone to start the engine. You just sat there waiting for someone to do it for you. You decide to drive and suddenly you want to drive too. Suddenly it's what about the boy child? So you could have been the GPS, but you chose to be the traffic. You had the keys the whole time. You just like the sound of the engine whilst we struggled with the map. We are fighting for the same cause. We are fighting the system. Yet you're all forming part of the very problematic system we have to fight. Somehow you've chosen to join the system in fighting us. Be for fucking serious. You're fighting your reflection in the mirror, not the monster. And then there's the whole it's performative argument. Look at the fingers. 3 of them are pointing right back at you. What have you done for the boy child? Because the last time I checked, men who do speak up are dragged by other men. So tell me again, how exactly is it our fault? What have you done for the boy child that we invalidated so much? We are not the reason you can't talk about your trauma. Your fellow bros before hoes are. We didn't break the car, you did. Now you want us to fix it, polish it, and still let you drive. Get out. It's a trend. I know when a rich kid of society, but do not minimize people's experiences and people's choice to stand up for their peers who've experienced it because you're too much of a coward to do it. You've been blinded by privilege. Wake up. Awareness doesn't trend. It saves lives. Did you check on the boy child? Yes, I did. Every day I do. Purple covers them too for your information. I have a son, a loving father, uncles, cousins, friends, brothers. Purple covers everyone who's ever fallen victim or survived because we do know that pain does not have a gender. That's why it's called gender-based violence, not women-based violence. This movement is not for women. It's definitely by women, but not just for them. Women just chose to stand in solidarity and now you're insecure. We became the face, and that says a lot about the very same boy child you're advocating for. When will you stand up? And I mean stand up, not using the movement as a crutch, but using it as a cause. Actually standing up. Don't cry exclusion whilst you're sitting on your hands. It's women for change. Change is gender neutral. We've been saying let's stand up together, but now that we're actually doing it without you, you feel excluded and you want to paint the entire movement in a negative light to favor you. You're that friend who doesn't study and then gets mad when everyone else passes. We have the same 24 hours in a day. Why didn't you study? Just to clarify, purple is the color for gender-based violence. If we wanted to exclude you, we would have, and we would have gone with pink Frederick. Come your tits. The focus isn't women only. The problem is it's only women focusing. If we all held hands, we would see that we're actually fighting the same beast. Different weapons, but the exact same war. Walk with us, not against us, because now you're forcing us to retaliate. You want to advocate for the boy child? Do it. Advocate for the boy child, please. But don't rewrite history to make it seem like we kicked you out of the group chat. That's a fucking lie. It's not a competition. It's not may the most oppressed win. No. We have seen men and children lose their lives at the hands of women. Yes, men and boys have been victims too. Yes, we see that, but don't invalidate the fact that men, women, and children combined also lose their lives at the hands of men on a daily basis. It's women for change, not women for women and fuck men. We're not asking for a medal, we're asking for justice. Everything else you're hearing is either noise or schizophrenia. You will choose. Stop arguing with your emotions. Open a book and try logic for once. Because quite frankly, you don't sound profound, Mahatma Gandhi. You sound misinformed. We're not saying change your profile picture to purple or your mother is a witch. That's not what we're saying. Keep your Brenda Fassie DP. We love her. Just don't use her song to drown our message. You don't have to silence us to speak. You don't have to silence us to be heard. We can quite literally have a conversation. We're not against each other. We're against the system that allows violence to thrive in the first place. Don't form part of the systematic silencing. Don't gaslight us into believing that we're ludicrous for standing together as women. It's none of our business what you choose to post or not to post. We're not going to disturb your peace, but don't provoke us. Don't show us that you're against us, because we won't bark at you. We will bite right. Our grandmothers and mothers lived in silence. I'll be damned if you guilt trip me into whispering now. If I let you put words in my mouth and guilt trip me into silence, I'll be damned. We're not saying don't advocate. We never excluded the boy child. We're saying merge the courses. Don't separate them. They can coexist like pop and gravy, not pop and toothpaste. Understanding the movement will save you from baseless arguments that overshadow the real issue. And bring awareness to a course without taking away from another. Awareness and accountability can coexist. Stop deflecting, stop projecting. You're missing the point. It's flying over your heads. We birthed these men. We raised them. The very same men that you're claiming we don't cater for. We birthed them. God forbid I stand up and try to correct a system that I don't want my son to form a part of. Even worse, fall victim to. Your inability to listen even as adults is appalling. If you're serving chicken and beef, put them nicely together on a platter. We will eat. We will indulge. Don't mix them in one pot. You're going to give us indigestion. Yes, I watched all Portia's videos on this chat. But everything that girlie is saying is very redundant and tone deaf. She claims that she's not dismissing that the purple movement is important. But in the same breath, she's insinuating that the movement is not inclusive of men, which is a lie and misinformation. If she wasn't being dismissive, she would acknowledge the fact that Green Hearts is a movement just for men. Purple Hearts covers everyone. Now who's being dismissive? Logic is running fast, you're running faster, you're leaving it behind. Shadow boxing the damn logic and everything. The only thing you're not doing is applying it. I arrest my case.